How y'all doing? This your boy Easy Work Boxing, your host Easy Work, baby. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All right, right now I'm on the super chat, so I won't be seeing any of the messages. I'll see them after I get through making the video. We got to talk about this upcoming fight between Jesse Hart, Joe Smith Jr. This round fight at light heavyweight. I got to give my prediction who I feel gonna win this fight. Got to talk about them both a little bit though. All right, we got Jesse Hart, 26-2 with 21 KOs. He is 6'3" in height with a 77.5-inch reach. He got a long reach. All right. Now, he lost to Gilbert Ramirez twice. You know, that's his only two losses to the same guy, Ramirez. He beat Sullivan Guerrero. Now, I got to bring up Barrera. I'm sorry, Sullivan Barrera. Now we got to go to Joe Smith Jr. He's 6 feet. They had no number on his reach, so I don't know what his reach is. He is 24-3 with 20 KOs. So you could say these fighters both got the same amount of power. They both got the same amount of knockouts, close with only 20-some fights. So I'll say they both got power. Both got really the same resumes. You know, padded coming up. A lot of fighters with a lot of losses more than wins. You know, haven't really been out there with some real big top names like that. You know, Joe Smith has. He defeated Bernard Hopkins, you know, years ago, knocked him out the ring. You know, and this is causing a lot of problems between these two in this fight because Jesse Hart feels that Joe Smith Jr. destroyed his idol. You know, he came up watching Bernard Hopkins. He even got a picture of Bernard Hopkins. He said Bernard Hopkins told him that he would be something special in boxing, that he would be a champion just to keep doing what he was doing. And I guess he feels some type of way because of the way that Joe Smith Jr. beat up on Bernard Hopkins. But we got to understand Bernard Hopkins, well, he probably wouldn't have did that to a young Bernard Hopkins, but Jesse still feels some way from that. Now, I got to talk about, you know, the reasons why I feel who gonna win and who gonna lose and this and that. Now, defense. When it comes to Jesse Hart, his defense is very weak. He a C-level defensive fighter. He gets hit too many times to be out there trying to fight against a power puncher like Joe Smith. Now, Hart is a power puncher too, but we got to realize one thing. Hart is moving up from 168 to 175. So the power that he possessed at 168 might not be there and might not affect Joe Smith Jr. due to the fact of weight. So I know a lot of people out there saying that, hey, they both got power in both hands, but Joe has been a legitimate light heavyweight. Jesse Hart is moving up to light heavyweight, so he might not have the same type of punching power. Now, he steps straight back, Jesse Hart. After he throws punches, he don't move, step to the side, no lateral movement. He just goes straight back, and that gets him hit a lot by opponents. I've seen opponents literally wait for him to get through throwing his combinations, knowing he'll step back, and they'll go towards him knowing that he's just going to step right back. No footwork. He doesn't move around the ring. He will stand there toe-to-toe and fight an opponent. That, to me, would be a good clash between him and Joe because they both go straight forward at their opponents, and they don't stop. I think I did mention he has a good chin. Jesse Hart has a good chin. You can't take that from him, especially fighting Ramirez. Didn't go anywhere, stood there, took punches, everything. So he has a good chin as well. One of the problems I have with Jesse Hart, no jab. No jab. He refused to use his jab. He will come out and he will throw hooks, uppercuts, body punches, but he will not use a jab. Can be hit while throwing punches. You know, he has that wild to affect him, in my opinion. You know, he comes in, he throws his punches, and he can be caught. That's not good against Joe Smith, and it's not good for Joe Smith to do the same thing towards him. Now, I already said that he's coming up from 168. I feel that's going to be an advantage for Joe Smith. Now, when we go to Joe Smith, you know, he lost to Sullivan Barrera. Jesse Hart beat him. You know, we can't use the triangle effect in this. You know, I'm not going to use the triangle effect in this because, you know, these two are out there fighting each other now. Styles make fights is a different fight for each one of them. But Jesse Hart did defeat Sullivan Barrera. Joe Smith Jr. lost to Sullivan Barrera. Uses a jab, Joe Smith Jr. does. He uses a jab. He will set you up from a jab. Power in both hands. Doesn't really have footwork either. He's an aggressive fighter. He's going to stand there. He's going to bring it to you. So this will be an action-packed fight, in my opinion. This will be an action-packed fight. Like I said, loves his right hand. Joe Smith Jr. loves his right hand. It's like he sets up with a jab mostly all night to try to hit you with an overhand right or a right hook. But he can hurt you with both hands. I think that Joe Smith Jr. goes to the body more than Jesse Hart, in my opinion. So, and hold up, I have to say this also about Joe Smith. I seen Joe Smith go with the fake shoulder roll before, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want him to go in there and do that against Jesse Hart. I think that'll be a terrible mistake of his to even go out there and try that, trying to do that fake shoulder roll that he don't know nothing about. And from what I understand, Jesse Hart has no amateur career. Now, this was one of the reasons I was going, I mean, not Jesse Hart. Jesse Hart is 85-11 with amateur career. I mean, Joe Smith Jr. doesn't have an amateur career, not an amateur background. So that's one of the reasons I was really, you know what I'm saying, not going to go with Joe Smith Jr. in this fight. You know, because of the fact he doesn't have an amateur background. But when you watch Joe Smith fight, it looked like he'd been in the ring for years, like he'd been in that since he was a youngster. But from me judging this, I mean, from trying to predict this fight, writing down what I wrote down, me watching both fighters, I'm going to ride with Joe Smith Jr. I think this fight will be really about who is the better conditioned fighter. I have seen Jesse Hart get gassed out. He's an explosive fighter even when he's tired, though. But I just feel that Joe Smith will catch him due to his lack of defense, him stepping back the same way in defense. And his power will not affect Joe Smith because Joe Smith is a natural light heavyweight. He's coming up from 168 to fight Joe Smith Jr. And so I'm rolling with Joe Smith Jr. on this fight because Jesse Hart get hit too much. His defense ain't up to par. You know, he throws punches. He leaves himself open while throwing punches. He could be hurt. He's moving up in weight. You know what I'm saying? I got to ride with Joe Smith on this one. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. If y'all feel whoever may be the winner of this fight, y'all comment. Please comment and let me know. This is Easy Work Boxing. Thank y'all for y'all time. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, go to community. It'll show you how to donate. It's the weekend. Y'all be safe out here. I thank y'all for taking time out y'all life to watch the channel. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.